Hi guys, today I am introducing you to all of my pets. Most of my guys you have already met either on Instagram or on the channel already, but I would like to introduce you formally so that way you have a little bit of their story and you know some more information about them, because mostly it's just been pictures of them. So we're gonna start with my white tree frog. This is Evie, and I do have two white tree frogs. I have Evie and I have Vinny, and Vinny is my first white tree frog, but he's not very handleable. He doesn't like being handled. He never has. But I'll start by explaining him first. So I got Vinny when he was an itty bitty baby from Petco, actually, and they had him in this small little setup, and he was just so cute. I have always wanted one of these guys. White's tree frogs actually is what sparked White's tree frogs are actually what sparked my interest in the reptile and exotic pet hobby. Even though they're amphibians, I've loved frogs my entire life, and the White's tree frogs specifically have always sparked my interest. So when I saw him in Petco, I just had to have him, and I'll put pictures of what he looked like then in this video. So I had Vinny for a few months, actually quite a while I had Vinny, but I know that these are social creatures, and I knew that he was kind of lonely. So that's when I went to my local pet store, not a chain place like Petco, which if you do, whatever, but I went to my local pet store and they had Evie, and this is Evie. So Evie is another white tree frog. I believe he's like a blue mutation. I don't know much about their mutations and their genetics, to be honest. I never planned on breeding. I thought he was female, so I named him Evangeline, Evie for short. However, he's not female. You can tell by his dark throat, and also he is so cute. He is the loudest of the two, and he's the one that chirps the most. He is the most handleable out of both of them, and I think that's just because he came from a small pet store instead of a chain pet store, so he was handled more. But as soon as I put them together, they were like this. They were just besties for the resties. I was really attracted to Evie because he has this small little snowflake pattern. I wouldn't consider him like a super snowflake or anything, because like even just the normals can have snowflake pattern on them, but that's really why I chose him. And I'm so glad that I have them. I ended up building them an enclosure from scratch. It's all bioactive. I just took a 40-gallon breeder and converted it to be standing. They are my pride and joy, my frobies, my frog babies, and they are really what jump-started this whole exotic pet obsession for me. I love them with my entire heart. I don't know what I would do without them. They are just my favorites in my collection, and I know I'm not supposed to have favorites, but they are mine for sure. Next up is Pip, and you guys have met him before, but I don't think I told you guys his story, so we're gonna get into that. So this is Pip. He is my first snake ever. He is my plains or western hognose, and he is the Evans hypo mutation, which is a form of albinism. And he is so sassy and so angry all of the time, and I don't know why. He's just always been that way. He's been that way since I got him. He's always so sassy, and then I get him out and then he's fine, and he'll be okay, and then he'll freak out. but he's mad right now because I woke him up from a nap to film this video. I'm so sorry. Pip I got from a breeder in Florida, and I actually got him on an app called Palm Street. And the breeders I got him from are called Snakes at Sunset, and I highly recommend them. They're great people. They were super transparent with me the entire process, and I actually got my other hognose, Phoebe, who you will meet in a second. I actually got her from them as well. And I've loved hognoses for a very long time, and I have always found them super fascinating. I would not recommend them to first-time snake owners, and I learned my lesson because they are intimidating to people who have never owned snakes before. As you can see, I've had him for almost a year now, and he still makes me jump every time he hisses at me. So even though he's gonna hiss at me and he's gonna bluff strike at me and he's gonna do whatever he's gonna do, eventually he chills out after a couple minutes. And yes, it does freak me out. I just take a deep breath and we move on. The best way to get an angry hognose out of angry hognose mode is to just keep holding them, because eventually they find out, oh wait, you're not that big of a deal. Also, when he's not on camera, he's perfectly fine too, by the way. Anyways, that's Pip. He is my sassiest boy. I will always say that forever and ever. And I do love him. And don't get me wrong, even though I am jumpy, I'm jumpy at everything. So he's not hurting me. He has never bit me. Knock on some wood. He's never bit me. This is just his defense mechanism. He's scared and intimidated by me, and that's normal. And if you have snakes that are defensive like this, sometimes the best thing you can do is hold them. And especially when they're this little, you know, there's really not much damage he can do to me anyways. But it's also super normal to be intimidated by your snakes. Like, I feel like a lot of people make you feel bad. Oh, see, now we're in curious mode and we're fine. I feel like some snake handlers forget that they once too had their first snake. And I think that some people forget that they were told their entire lives that snakes are scary, like I was. And my mother was terrified of snakes, still is terrified of snakes. So for me, who I love snakes and I think they're great creatures, they still scare me sometimes. And I know that they're not going to hurt me, and I know that they're just scared of me. But it is scary sometimes, and it's okay to be intimidated by your snakes. So anyways, this is Pip, my Western hognose, and I love him very much. Especially because he was my first snake. Say hello to the people. It's not going to focus on him. Focus. Ooh, that's a good shot. Look at that. All right, let's go. Let's move on. Everybody, this is Phoebe. Phoebe just musked all over me. She also has stuck shed on her. Where? Oh, it smells so bad. Seriously? Literally, as soon as I opened the enclosure, she just decided she was going to take a dump everywhere. So, everybody, this is Phoebe. Phoebe is my other Western hognose, and you were going to meet her in last week's video, but she was in shed. She still has some stuck shed under her chin that I'm going to get off, but after she calms down. She is usually my sweet girl. She, however, will musk at any opportunity, as you probably just saw. I'm covered in it now, and it's really stinky and really gross, but I'm just going to have to get through it. Phoebe is an axanthic morph, which basically means it reduces the color pattern. You can't really tell. She's more of like a grayscale in person. And Phoebe was my second snake. So my original plan was to breed her to Pip, because Pip is het axanthic, which means he carries one gene of the axanthic gene, or one copy of the axanthic gene. And I originally wanted to breed them, but I actually found out that in my state you are not able to breed them, which really, really sucks because I'm super interested in hognose genetics. That's okay. She makes a perfect pet. She's very, very sweet. And she will just sit like this. After she's done musking everywhere, she will just sit like this and just let you handle her. You know, after she's done pooping on you. I got her from the same breeders as Pip, the Snakes at Sunset. They live in Miami, Florida. And I got her off the same at Palm Street, where I won her in an auction. And I'm so glad to have her. She's so sweet. I can't wait till she gets bigger. She is younger than Pip is, I believe. I believe he was in, when did I get them? 24? No. 20. I got them in 25. I think she was a 25 baby and he was a 24 baby or something like that. She's a little bit younger than he is, which is why she looks so small. And also it's we're coming out of the winter time, so she wasn't really wanting to eat for me very much in the winter time, but she did take the last 2 weeks. She has taken a meal, so that's good. We're starting to bulk her back up, and I'm very excited for when she gets bigger. See, look, she's already so chill, so chill. She is the nicer of my two hognoses, and she is the one that actually helped me with handling. Because of Pip, I was really scared to hold them and scared to handle them, but she has really helped me come out of that. She hisses at me maybe once or twice. Yes, she musks on me. That was the most she has ever musked before. But after that, she's so chill, so nice, so sweet. And hi, baby. And I'm very happy to have her. So yeah, this is Phoebe. Okay, switching gears for a second here. My next pet is Banana. Hold on. Banana is my leopard gecko, and she is a sweet little girl. She's not usually this tolerable of being held because she is still small, but I recently gave her an enclosure upgrade. This one right back here is her enclosure. I just recently swapped her out of her paper towels to a sand and substrate mixture, and she's really enjoying it. She's digging and she's hiding all the time. Yes, she is. She's a very sweet girl. Her full name is Banana Bread. And I actually got her from my sister. My sister had her for a while. My sister has another leopard gecko. Her name is Flamin'. She just ended up couldn't take care of Banana. And I was looking for a leopard gecko because my mom also has one. And I was feeling left out of the leopard gecko gang. I told her, you know what, I will gladly take her in, and I'm so glad that I did because she is just the sweetest girl ever. She loves dubia roaches. Loves them. She can't get enough of them. She almost tears my arm off every single time I feed her. She is a princess. She will only take her food from the tongs. She has beautiful colorings, and look at that big flat plumpy tail. Oh my gosh, she got so much plump in the trunk. I don't know what kind of morph she is. I thought maybe like the Bell's albino or something like that, but she doesn't have like red eyes. I don't know how leopard gecko morphs work. I've never been interested in breeding leopard geckos or anything like that. So if anybody knows what morph she is, you can tell me in the comments. I'd really appreciate it. But again, I don't plan on breeding her or anything like that. I just think she's a fantastic pet. I'd like to get her handleable so I can use her in programs, but also I don't want to stress her out at all. I know that handling is kind of scary for her sometimes, so I don't want to like risk stressing her out at all, but she's doing really great right now. Okay, next up is Romeo. Now, you guys have met Romeo before. He is my ball python. He's coming out of a shed right now. He sheds so much differently than my other snakes. It's almost like he explodes when he sheds. Is that normal for ball pythons? I don't know. But look how, oh my God, look how beautiful his colors are. And yeah, again, he's just a normal phenotypically. He is het for caramel. I do not plan on breeding him. I got him as a program animal. I wanted a normal, and I went to a local reptile expo here in my area and got him from breeders known as the Ball Pit. I actually got him for $35, which is super cheap. He was so tiny when I got him, and that's because of the mother, I believe. I guess like the caramel mutation will produce smaller offspring. I don't know why that is, but he is smaller because of that, and that's another reason why he was so cheap. And I saw him on the table, and I opened up the lid and he just came right out to me. He is so sweet. And I wanted a ball python for a while. I knew that I wanted one for when I do programs, and he chose me and I chose him, and I would not have it any other way. He is my sweetest snake, and I will say that for sure. And I named him Romeo because I had his enclosure already built. I had his enclosure built. It's got like a fairy garden-esque theme to it, which I can show you guys if you're interested. And he has, I don't know if you can see it, he has a little heart on his head. And I just knew he was my lover boy. I knew he was my Romeo. And I'm so happy that I have him. I don't want to spend too much time on this guy because you have already seen him in videos before. Oh, I wanted to mention, hold on. Before I put him up, I have a proud snake mom moment that I'd like to mention. The breeders I got him from were feeding him live. And I have worked for months now to transfer him from live to frozen thawed, and this week he took his first frozen thawed mouse. Yeah, such a good boy, and I'm so proud of him. And I literally almost started crying because I hated feeding him live. I just felt so bad. I felt evil, and I hated it. But he ate his first frozen thawed mouse for me today, or not today, this week. And I'm so proud of him. Good job, Romeo. I'm worried to get this next one out because he has not been handled like very much to at all, and he has bit me before. He is the only snake to have bitten me, but he doesn't like being held, so we're gonna see if I can get him out. This is Corny, everybody. And yes, I do have him on a hook because he has bitten me before. And I don't think it's because I think he's just scared. He was not held very much in his previous home. Okay, so this is Corny. He was not handled very much in his previous home, which is why he's bitten me before. He's probably smelling my other snakes on me currently. He is a corn snake. He is a sun-kissed morph. Okay, we're going off the hook. This is the first time we've done this. Do not run away. He's so fast. My sister got him from the same people we got Corny from. Or, sorry, this is Corny. The same people I got my other snakes from. Snakes at Sunset in Miami, Florida. We got him off Palm Street. And my sister had him for a long time. She got him the same day I got Pip. So, I've had him for the same amount of time. Or, she has had him for the same amount of time. And she just decided that she could not take care of him anymore the way that she felt he deserved. She couldn't handle him, or she was scared to handle him. and he's very sweet, but he's scared, and that's why it was so hard for her to handle him. This is actually the first time I am holding him since he came to my house, and he's doing such a good job. Yes, you are. I'm trying to not move him too much. I don't want to scare him. I want him to feel comfortable, and it looks like he is, so that's good. My light is dying, so you can't really see him very well. But he's so cute. He has the dumbest... Focus on him. Okay. There we go. He has the dumbest face ever, and I love it. He's not dumb. He's my best eater. Yes, he's my best eater. He eats every single time for me. And he's doing so good handling right now. The first time I handled him was at her place because he had some stuck shed on the tip of his tail and she needed help getting it off. And we had to put him in a bath, and that was kind of traumatic for him. And I think maybe that is why handling is so hard for him, but he's doing a great job right now. I'm so surprised. He just got out of shed. He's a good boy. He's done great for me. He's in a 40-gallon right now. He's got a whole 40-gallon all to himself. Eventually, I'm going to do a video setting up a 4x2x2 for him. And I want to give him a ton of space. I think he deserves it. He's so sweet. I want to make a program animal out of him because corn snakes are local to my area. Of course, not any that look like him because he's specifically bred to look this way. But eventually, I do want to do programs with him. And since he's doing so well handling, I think he might just be good. So, I got him a few months ago. I want to say I got him after Banana. So I want to say it's been about, let me see, maybe 3 or 4 months now that I've had Corny, and he's doing super well. And he's eating for me every time I offer it, so. Okay, last but not least is Meatball. So I've had Meatball for about 3 weeks now, maybe about a month, and he's doing super well. As you can see, he's very rotund, and I tried to rinse him off, but he was not having it. I did a whole introduction video on Meatball, but I'll just give you the breakdown. I adopted him from a rescue in St. Louis, the Three Sisters Exotic Rescue. And he used to be a program animal. He's so chunky. He's so upset with me right now because I dug him out of his hide while he was having a nap. But he is the newest member of the Curious Exotics family, and I'm very happy to have him. He did eat some night crawlers for me for the first time. I'm going to post a reel about that soon. And let's see what else. He ate some crickets for me, and he had a couple wax worms for me, so he's doing great. And I finally was able to get him, he really was just hiding in one corner of his enclosure, but now he is using his hides that I've made for him, so that's good. And he's starting to calm down. Yeah. He's starting to calm down a little bit. Here he is. Sometimes I hear him croaking a little bit and I get super excited. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I have loved frogs my entire life, and I am so happy to own one of these guys, especially because I know he's going to get super big. Meatball is a giant African bullfrog, also known as a pixie frog, and they're very popular in captivity. Something that people don't realize is that the males of this species can get anywhere from 3 to 5 pounds in the wild. So I feel like a lot of times people will purchase these for their kids as an introduction to reptiles, which is great, but they don't realize A, they are a long-lived species. They can live like 20 to 30 years in captivity. And B, they are gigantic. Literally, I think they're the largest frogs in the world. And people don't realize that when they buy them, so they are often put in rescues or surrendered. But that being said, they're great animals to keep. They're fun to watch eat, I'll tell you that. I had a lot of fun watching him eat. A lot of fun, similar to when I feed my whites tree frogs, because they're fun to watch eat as well. I'm excited to share more of him with you guys as well. So, yeah. I don't know how old he is because I got him from the rescue, and he was surrendered to them. But based on his size, I don't know, I'd say maybe a year, maybe 2. I don't think he's very old at all. So, they start off like the size of a quarter. They are very small when they're born. So, okay, Courtney's going to do the outro with me because Meatball is getting antsy and my light died. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope that you enjoyed meeting everybody at the Curious Exotics house. And I just want to say a special thank you to everybody who's been subscribing and commenting on the videos. It means so much to me, and to have your support it means a lot. So thank you. I hope you liked today's video. If you did, feel free to like and subscribe, ring the bell if you like. And you can also find us on Instagram. You can find us on Instagram at Curious Exotics. You can find us on Facebook at Curious Exotics as well. And I'll put the link to both of those in the description below. So thank you guys so much again for watching. And I hope you have a great rest of your week. Thanks. Love you. Bye. Can we get a booty cheeks shot? Can we get one? They have really cute butt cheeks. We're gonna have to start you in Only Frogs, Meatball.